Alf and what's it, Potsy. They even had their own show, I think, at one point. But Laverne and Shirley made it. I mean, Laverne and Shirley turned into a whole separate show. And, you know, growing up in Milwaukee, you know, you'd go anywhere and you'd say where you were from, and everybody'd say, hey, you seen Laverne and Shirley lately? And it's like, no. You fucking moron. No. It's not even funny. You fucking moron. You got tired of it, and then when Happy Days went really uncool, the Jump the Shark episode really just kind of... If you were watching Happy Days at that point, people were making fun of you. You know, because it got so stupid. I don't know. Their writers just went on. They were smoking the El Diablo. Those guys were smoking the El Diablo or something. You got Big Mike on the KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. It's 9:52 in the a.m. It is still cool, 65 degrees outside. It's supposed to get up to 70, but the wind is blowing off the mountains. Excuse me. I'm still fighting a throat infection. Very sick person. Very sick, very sick. Finally getting over it. Finally feeling better, though. Getting to 100%. And that's no shit. That's I'm feeling a lot better. You know, I'm one of those guys you really can't tell I'm sick if I don't open my mouth or sneeze on you or, you know, blow boogers at you or whatever I do. I don't know. But I've been sick for like the last month, trying to fight off. And, you know, it's really because my truck's been down and I've been riding my bike across town all winter. And, man, it takes its toll on you. You know, I'm not a spring chicken. Not a spring chicken. Not a spring chicken. But, you know, we deal with it. We go. We roll. We roll on the KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. Making things happen when we got to. I mean, you got to roll. Sometimes it sucks. Let's face it. A lot of times it sucks. It sucks to keep moving. We can think of a million excuses most times not to get something done. The best excuse, though, is fucking when it's 2 feet of snow and somebody wants you to ride your bike across town. You get, fuck you. But all I got's the bike, baby. And you ain't here yet? Yeah, right. That is not what you want to hear. So you can hear parts of my voice coming back. So I know I'm at the end of this crap. You're with Big Mike on the KUSH. It is 9:54 in the a.m. I sound like Froggy from the Little Rascals? I sound like Froggy from the Little Rascals. Anybody remember the Little Rascals? That's a blast from the past. I used to watch that show all the time. I love that show. The Little Rascals. See, and, you know, our kids today and our grandkids, my grandkids, they don't even know about the Little Rascals. And if you try to make them watch the Little Rascals, they think you're friggin' high on Diablo. I mean, they're like, Papa, I really don't like the Little Rascals. You know? I don't really like the Little Rascals, Papa. I like the Little Rascals. These were the ones that came on the movies when you went to the movies. Instead of watching previews of other movies, they would play this. They would play little shorts like this, and that's where these came from. You say you want a chicken. See, that's buckwheat. That's buckwheat. Anybody remember buckwheat? That's the original buckwheat, too. That's before they changed it to the other buckwheat. This is one of the first ones. But of that music, Little Rascals music. Well. The Little Rascals were classic. No, that was Stymie. I forgot, before Buckwheat, there was Stymie. Good job, Freddie. Good job. Now you guys are on it. Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Freddie Flintstone and Barney Rubble out here at the KUSH studios with Big Mike on the Morning Wake and Bake. 9:56 in the a.m. We're on a Monday. Anybody got a case of the Mondays? Slap the fuck out of somebody. Sounds like you got a case of the Mondays. I got a case of the El Diablo. And if you guys are wondering what's happening with my mic, I'm trying to figure out how to hit this bowl, and it's a studio mic that sits around my ear. And I'm trying to figure out a way to hit this bowl and light this bowl without starting the mic on fire. It's been a trick. How could you not feel good about watching this? I mean, I remember watching this. The Little Rascals. They were the, and they used to invent shit. They used to make stuff, Everything was grand, Nobody ever remembered listening to this. I tried to make my grandson watch this, and he's like, I don't think so. Papa, I think that stuff sucks. They have the Power Rangers then. I know they got some other goofy crap now to homogenize our children. Whatever they watch now, it's all retarded now. But the Little Rascals, they entertained me when I was a kid. Always that music. You'd hear that, and the Little Rascals were on. I don't know. You got Big Mike, KUSH. The Morning Wake and Bake with the El Diablo. Got a couple emails here about Pedro. Pedro, you don't do the time, or you don't do the crime if you can't do the time. That's really where we're going to leave it with Pedro.
And take a look at this and maybe you'll feel better. Oh, you're wonderful. My favorite dish. Well, if you take that soup in, maybe we can get started. All right, Mama. Come on, children. We're going to eat. Get to your plates. Mock turtle soup and roast chicken.
Don't forget the cake, Daddy.
That was Darla on Colorado's KUSH. KUSH, the highest station in the nation. Talking about the Little Rascals this morning on the Wake and Bake. We got 10 o'clock straight up. 10 o'clock straight up on Monday, March 23rd. What are you guys doing today? We're smoking the El Diablo. I forgot what hit we're on. We're in the sub cellar, hitting it up with the El Diablo. Brought to us by the Mystery Dispensary that has a license. That's not going to end up like Pedro. I thought it was pretty funny. What's up, guys? You got Colorado's KUSH. KUSH. Big Mike in the morning. Morning traffic. It sucks. It sucks big time. Morning traffic sucks. Big Mike in the morning, KUSH, 10 o'clock, straight up. What? I always forgot about the shark in Happy Days, and they call that, you know, when the networks are trying to save a show, they call it jumping the shark. We need to we're not going to jump the shark. You know, we need something to revitalize the show. They bring in a new character. What have you. The Cosbys had to get a younger kid. They got Olivia. I don't watch too much television anymore. Network television, I don't watch it. If I do watch it, I watch it on reruns. Like, I'm into the Big Bang Theory now, but only in reruns on TBS where I can watch a million of them in a row. I think it's a dumb show. I think it's kind of stupid, but they got some pretty good one-liners. Kind of like, 2.5 Men. 2.5 Men was pretty decent until Ashton Kutcher got on there. He fucked that show up. I know they tried, and, Charlie was right, man. Charlie Sheen was right. You couldn't replace him on that show. It make no fucking sense. And it was getting good, too, when they killed off Charlie. It was getting kind of good. It was funny, I thought. I thought they were in their peak when they killed off Charlie. They were coming up with some funny shit. Oh, well. You got Big Mike, Colorado's KUSH, the highest station in the nation. I'm fighting a throat infection. We're talking about all kinds of weird crap. Colorado's KUSH is the only place to see Big Mike live on the Wake and Bake. We are in the process of finding our live location. We have narrowed it down to the 16th Street Mall on Larimer Street, across from the Blast Rocket Candy Shop. We want to bring out the 16-foot graphics. Don't bring your kids. This is not a child-friendly event. When we have the more definite location, place, and time, we will advise right on this broadcast. You got Big Mike tearing it up in the Rockies with the El Diablo. Feeling bad about Pedro on this Monday morning, but not feeling that bad. Not that bad. We are smoking the El Diablo, talking about the Little Rascals. Little Rascals, man. I mean, who could it be now? Who could it be? I never finished my knock-knock joke on the previous. I was listening back on some of the previous broadcasts. Okay, so I'm going to finish this knock-knock joke, and we'll try to close it out for the first edition of the Wake and Bake on Monday morning, March 23rd. Knock-knock. First I got to start that because we were talking about Ed in shop class who got his hand cut off. That was brutal. I remember that shit. Blood everywhere. It was just, it was gross. Wood shop in 9th grade. It was at Vincent. And some of you guys were there, but he cut his hand right the fuck off, dude. So, knock, knock. Who's there? I'm not waiting for you guys. They thought I was going to wait for them. Knock, knock. Who's there? Well, it's not fucking Ed. Ed ain't got no hands. No? Ed ain't got no hands. You got Big Mike on the KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. We are coming to you live from the sub-cellar. Bear with us today. My voice is still hoarse. Not, I have a horse. Not even funny. KUSH.